Joe Capo. I'm a member of the Casa Colombo at the Italian Cultural and Educational Center here. Been coming here for a few years. I contributed to some of the pictures for the first exhibit of the way this neighborhood used to be down here a few years ago. And I was born here in 1951, and I lived here until 1964, until at that time they tore down my house to build the new Ferris High School. I actually lived closer to St. Bridget's School, but I walked up Brunswick Street, all the big 5 or 6 blocks that they were, to the Holy Rosary School, because that was the Italian parish. So I went to school there, and just on this block, there have been, like where the Casa is, there have been so many changes. You see that wine press back there across the street. On First Street, there used to be so I don't know if the proper name is still a Cooper, but they used to sell the barrels and all of the stuff, the accessories where people made their own wine. There's an apartment building here now that used to be like a firehouse, where the legend has it that the firemen, they developed the first pole to go from the second floor to the first floor when there was a fire, like quickly. But that's gone now too. It's just another apartment building now. Across the street here, used to be on the corner where I guess it's a daycare center. It used to be Fink's clothing store. Everyone used to go there and get fedoras and things like that. And right up the block here, the Dixon Mills, which is like condos or apartments now. It used to be like an actual pencil factory. And everyone quit at 5 o'clock when the whistle went off. You could hear that whistle like all around the city. And on Brunswick Street, it used to just be all produce stores, like all fresh vegetables every day. I used to live across from the number 9 school, the public school, and they had a big ball field there. It was just asphalt, but you would just like play there the whole day, Like a lot of the modern parents, they try to keep the kids out of the sun in the summertime, but that wasn't us. So right on, it's the stores is still there, but right on Brunswick Street and 2nd Street, just up the block here, there used to be a store, a delicatessen named Bloom's. And Jewish people used to own it, but they adapted to the neighborhood, and they became like an Italian deli. I mean, still to this day, people go to Italian delis, but they had a provolone like hanging from the ceiling. I mean, it had to be 6 feet long. It was like 3 times like bigger than me. They were nice people. I used to see they used to have advertisements on TV for like cereal, breakfast cereal for kids. And I used to ask my mother for it. And I used to go with her to Bloom's and all, and see if they had it. And when they didn't have it, Mrs. Bloom, that people don't just do this these days. She used to get on the phone to the distributor and call up the distributor and try and get the cereal for me. She used to grill them. You were advertising. How come you didn't tell me you were advertising? And so that was that. Used to get cold cuts and everything in there. But it was our Jewish family. They were nice, but they sort of adapted to the neighborhood, and we always ate home. I can't remember us eating out. We just didn't go out to eat. And maybe maybe once in a great while to the pizzerias, because all here on First Street and 2nd Street, there was just one pizzeria right after the other. And so that's what I remember.